Welcome back to another episode of After School Special Club Podcast. I'm Chris.
I'm Mary.
And today, things are a little bit different. We have pumpkins.
Babies.
We had babies.
We had babies.
Yes, welcome back to another episode of the After School Special Club Podcast, where we talk about games, we talk about entertainment, we talk about our stupid little lives.
We talk about a lot of things here. Yeah.
Today, Mary and I are carving pumpkins while we talk about video games. So please watch this episode on YouTube if you can, because if you're just listening to the podcast, then you're going to be missing out on some visuals, and it's not going to make any sense to you. So
yeah, and we're going to be commenting on our pumpkins the whole time, because you're going to hear a lot of fucks.
Yeah.
Shits. Fuck. Shit. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Do I cut here? My hand. You're going to miss all of that beautiful scenery if you don't watch our YouTube channel.
Okay. So yeah, I am doing a cactuar.
And I am doing the PlayStation symbols, the triangle, circle, X, and square, because I'm a fangirl. And my pumpkin, is a little sick. It's a little ill.
A little lumpy.
Yeah, it's a little lumpy. It has a tissue sticking out of it because I accidentally cut the hole too small for my hand to fit through to get the insides out. I've never carved a pumpkin before. I've never done this before. So this is going to be a very interesting turn of events.
It'll be fun.
Yeah. So we're doing it in Sharpie, so it's permanent.
That's the best way. Also, I have no idea how to keep the picture open on my phone, so I'm going to have to keep touching my phone. Here, I got you.
Thanks. Coming to my rescue. I'm going to keep it in my lap while I stencil, and then I'm going to... Okay. All right.
Okay, I think I can do this.
Let's begin. I never begin. I'm like, let's begin.
Let's begin.
I'm not going to begin. I'm
freehanding this, by the way.
Me too. Oh, no. I already fucked up. It literally took 2 minutes. I forgot that pumpkins curve.
Yeah.
I forgot they're curvy. They're not, curves are okay. Curves are beautiful.
I love curves.
I love curves. I have curves on my pumpkin.
Also, the microphone is in the way of my this.
Yeah, I know. I keep but I have to put my face right in the microphone or else you can't hear me.
The curves keep fucking me up because I can't get a rounded arm on my cactuar.
And I'm doing a fucking circle. How am I supposed to do a circle when there's lumps? My pumpkin bumps bring all the boys to the yard.
So Mary, what's going on this week?
So this week I was disappointed a little bit, or I should say a lot.
A lot of it. By
a trailer that just got released. This trailer is for one of my favorite video game series of all times, and it is Uncharted.
Yes.
So the reason why I'm disappointed is because the video game is one of the most influential, I feel like, in my life. I've played all the games. I really love them. And I love it because the characters and the pacing.
I'm so sorry, but can I just show everyone this real quick?
I love it.
It looks like a gingerbread man.
I was about to say it's a gingerbread man.
Anyway, go on.
'Tis the season. But no, you're good. You're good. One of the things that I really... That's what I got so far, peeps.
Okay, I fixed. Oh, wow, that's nice already.
Nice. Now you just got to wait for me to carve.
Right. Also, can I rub? Nope, it's permanent.
Yep.
I'm like, should I go get the hand sanitizer and rub off my mistakes?
Oh, does that work?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you should do that. The hand sanitizer's right there.
That's true.
Yeah.
Anyway, continue.
So anyway, the two things that I love most about Uncharted are the characters, the pacing, and the dialogue.
Yes.
3 things. And the trailer is supposed to be a prequel. So Tom Holland is Nathan Drake.
Yes.
And Mark Wahlberg, is Sully.
Right.
Just that, I knew that a couple months ago that was going to be the case because it was leaked that, that I knew that they were going to be playing them in the movie, and I was already disappointed. But I was like, you know what? I can't be a curmudgeon. I can't be bitter about it. Maybe they'll be good. Maybe they'll exceed my expectations and they're actually getting a good performance and it's going to be a good movie. And then I watched the trailer. and then
everything went to shit.
And everything went to shit. And it's exactly what I thought it was going to be. It's they crammed it's just in the trailer itself. They have, I guess, pinpoints of like, oh, do you remember this in the game? Do you remember that? Like 8 times. They have like 8 instances where they mention the game pretty much in the trailer. But it's supposed to be a prequel. That's why he looks so young. That's why they got away with him looking so young.
Right.
It's supposed to be a prequel. But that's incorrect because in the trailer, they have things from the first game, from the second game, from the third game, from the fourth game.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, this scene in the 4th game is after the fact. I'm not gonna say anything because you still want to play the series.
Yeah, I still have to play it.
Yeah. But basically, like, there is something that happens in the 4th one, and it's a very pivotal moment in the like game series, and it's very like, I would say, influential on the story, and it being out of sequence makes no sense.
Yeah.
So it can't be a prequel. Like, it can't be a prequel if they're saying things that you don't even know about until the 4th game.
Right.
Because like it's a lead up to it. Like there's a big surprise, right? That you find out in the 4th one. And that's like actually just the whole storyline of the 4th one.
Yeah.
Is that surprise that Nathan Drake gets as a character. And so it just doesn't make any sense. Like,
yeah, I'll be very interested to see, oh God. You know, this actually isn't looking that bad. I will be interested to see what they do because we've talked about this before. I'm always very weary of video game remakes into movies. And kind of for that reason, you know, it's like it's really tough to, I think, to translate. Sorry, it's really hard to talk while I'm drawing.
It's all good.
It's I feel like it's really hard to just kind of faithfully translate the happenings of games into movies because it's like you're condensing, you know, let's say like Uncharted, we're saying like what, like 40 hours of gameplay?
For all of them or for just the first one?
Like for just one of them.
Yeah, I'd say like 20 to 40.
20 to 40, yeah. You know, you're condensing that into something short form that's like 2 hours.
Yeah.
And then, so it's like, that's challenging enough as it is, I think. And then, again, it is concerning seeing like them alleging it's supposed to be a prequel, but then having content from every game doesn't really make sense to me.
Yeah, and that's the part that I think most disappointed with now. Like, because let's take video game movies, right?
Right.
Let's take the video game movie that we want to see, Resident Evil, Welcome to Raccoon City. That's a movie that we're going to see, and we already saw the trailer for it. And it makes sense that they're basically putting Easter eggs in the trailer.
Right. Because
that game, like that game franchise, it has a storyline. It has characters that are in the same ones. It has, like, I guess, a timeline, right? But I feel like Resident Evil, the series, it's not dependent on that timeline.
Right.
Like, I'm not, like, invested in knowing like Jill and like where she is in the first, second, third, fourth game.
Right.
Or like I'm not really invested in knowing about that. You just are where you are in each game. You get dropped off into a scenario.
Yep.
And that's what you need to play through, which is fine. And I think the movie is going to play off of that because it's just going to be, if they do combine games, it's fine.
Yeah.
Like, but if you're going to take a movie like Uncharted doing that, and that game is so heavily dependent on the pacing of the timing of the sequence and the timeline. It's so dependent on those things that if you just take the gamer's perspective and just do a 180, like if I'm watching in a prequel something that happens in the third one, I'm already not invested.
Right.
Because I'm already disappointed.
Right.
Because I'm like, okay, like this one doesn't really happen then. And if it's a prequel, it doesn't really make sense in the timeline because this character is doing this at this moment instead.
Right.
And like the characters that he meets, he doesn't meet some of these characters until the second game. But they're doing it in the it just doesn't.
Yeah, it just seems like it's all jumbled and out of order and just not right.
Yeah. Also, I'm being very tame. When I was talking about this, like to myself and or like other people, I was very angry. Like I was
rightfully
livid.
So.
Yeah, I was livid. Are you ready to cut?
Oh, God.
You ready to cut it?
You ready to cut them?
Let's cut into them.
Oh, yeah. So here's for the camera.
Oh, that's cute. You turned that around real good.
Right?
That's
it looks
cute.
horrendous because this is a sketch. This is a work in progress. But I think once I start slitting at it.
Yeah. Once I start slutting at it.
Yeah. Once I start slutting.
Yeah.
It'll be cute.
Yeah. I think it's going to turn out great.
We'll see.
And this is mine so far, if you guys forgot.
Wow.
Yeah.
Awooga.
So I need to get the cutters.
Fetch the bolt cutters, as Fiona Apple said. That's right. We're just taking bolt cutters to these pumpkins.
I'm gonna leave it right here. This is me now.
Mary.
This is me.
Hey, Mary. Time for Chris's soliloquy. There's I think the kit came with a knife that I can use. That one. The rectangular one? Yeah. Can I use the rectangular one? Yeah. Here she comes. Ooh, I have a sharp object.
Oh no, we know what that means. Pumpkin's gonna get cut.
This is very sharp.
Yes. I'm surprised that these are so sharp because it's in one of those kits that looks like it's for children.
Right.
But they're sharp knives. Marketed for children, sharp knives. Okay. So I've never
like popcorn.
It does. Oh, the pumpkin seeds.
Oh,
Chris is roasting pumpkin seeds right now from the pumpkin seeds.
We do not let things go to waste. No. My mom always used to roast the pumpkin seeds when I was a kid.
It's pretty smart.
Yeah, I was like, why does it smell like popcorn? Oop. That sound.
No. Oh, man.
Oh, this is going to take longer than I...
Yeah, this is going to take a long time, and it's going to be very intricate.
Oh, Mary, it's so thick.
It's so juicy. Actually, it's not juicy. It's hollow because we hollowed it out.
Oh, no. I need to go about this differently.
Okay.
This tool is... Ooh, this is going to be one thick twar.
Thick twar.
Look.
It looks like you have a very big nail and you just scraped it with your nail. So yeah, that movie, and I understand that people that haven't played the game, maybe they're really gonna like that movie.
Probably not. Know? We'll see.
Yeah.
I'm talking about myself though, because I'm very story and plot driven. So the idea of them kind of ruining that aspect makes me disappointed. Also, just that sound. I don't know if the mic will pick it up, but you just and I'm cutting towards myself, as you're supposed to do.
Yes, me too. There's going to be a lot of blood. Ooh blood. Spooky. Is it so far? That's what I made. Oh, yeah.
I can't. I'm going to wait to show mine.
It'll be a big reveal.
Oh, it's going to be so bad.
He looks
like he has a 17th century wig on. Doesn't he?
He looks like a judge. He's like, are you a witch?
Are you a witch? Burn her!
Do you own land and you're a woman? You're a witch!
You're a witch! Burn her.
Burn her.
Burn her.
Burn it up.
In the woods around a fire.
Burn her.
She's a witch. She's a witch. She's a bitch.
Yeah, they joke around her. The constable's like, she's a bitch.
More like she's a bitch.
But yeah, so, but what I was saying is I think that people that have no idea that this is a video game, people that are just going to the movies,
right?
Joe Schmo is oh, this movie Uncharted, what's this about? Oh, it's an explorer. It's kind of like Indiana Jones. I'm going to go see that. Maybe they'll enjoy it.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
Hey, listen, somebody will enjoy it.
Somebody will love it.
Probably, again, the people who are not the game fans.
I go to see it. It's my favorite movie. I'm like, Chris, I know I gave this movie so much shit, but it's actually my favorite movie.
You're like, I just saw the best movie
3 times in a row. I went 3 times in the movie theater.
I'm like, Mary, what?
But that's just it. I was disappointed. And on the PlayStation website, they have the PlayStation Store. They have the picture of the Uncharted,
right?
And it just looks so freaking bad. You have to see it. It just looks so Mark Wahlberg is not being Sully. Mark Wahlberg is being Mark Wahlberg,
right?
In a Mark Wahlberg movie. Mark Wahlberg.
Mac.
Because Sully has a mustache. I'm this is perfect because I'm getting my anger out.
Right, you're using a sharp tool.
Yes, to get my anger out. But anyway.
Wow, so what I'm realizing very quickly is that I'm not good with 3-dimensional art.
It's tough.
It's tough. Sculpting?
Yeah, sculpting. Yeah, being a sculptor. Being an ice sculptor.
Oh,
specifically.
Can you imagine?
Let's do that next time. Let's get a brick of ice.
Yeah, I mean.
Let's go at it.
So growing up, my hometown used to have people who would come in and they would sculpt ice sculptures in the town. I was going to say the town square.
That'd be cute.
The old town square. I mean, it basically was. Yeah, and they would, because, you know, in the winter it would be fucking 20 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, they would have sculptors come in and they would sculpt things for the town center. And it was really cute.
That's awesome.
So.
Do you remember like any of the specific ones that you liked that they carved?
Oh, God, no. Okay. I don't remember any of them. I just remember it being a thing. Oh, Mary, this is going to be so bad. Oh, God.
I'm seeing it, though.
I might not be able to do the striations.
Do you think you just need to cut into it?
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to cut into it.
Okay. Cut into that baby.
Which is fine.
Because I'm almost done. So.
Oh, yeah, so I can use that when you're done.
Yeah.
Man, you're going to have to carry this whole episode.
On the back of my back. Just on the small of my back. Just where people touch me inappropriately. Just on the small of my back.
What about the large of your back? How come nobody ever gets touched on the large of their backs?
Yeah. It's like if you're going to touch me inappropriately, I want to be touched on the large of my back. My large back.
My large back. Thank you.
Yeah.
You are jacked.
Yes.
I will say that. I think it's because of the work that we do.
True. Yeah, my back is surprising.
Nice back.
Yeah. You have a nice back.
You have a nice back.
It is jacked. And I have gotten like people, like I've trained with people and they're like,
nice back.
Who worked on your back? Like,
you're like me.
Me, I did.
You're like my employer.
Yeah. But I did go to the gym like a lot. I was a gym head for a while. And I feel like I still have those muscles from like
gym head.
Weight training.
I'm losing my lid.
I'm losing my lid.
Mary, I'm about to lose my fucking lid.
Oh, this X is fucked. The fuck factor, not the X factor.
My favorite TV show.
You are the weakest link.
Link. You are the weakest link.
It's just Link from Zelda. You're the weakest link.
Zelda.
Should get that princess out of the tower, Zelda.
Zelda. Come here, little boy.
That's not the plot of the story at all.
Yeah, she's never in a tower.
She's never in a tower.
Link.
I'm in a tower. Ganon.
And that's it. That's the Legend of Zelda.
So she stops talking. She's like, Ganon. Dot.
And it just cuts off.
Yeah. The X is actually really hard to carve.
Oh, fuck.
PlayStation and your complicated logos.
I keep dropping pieces. Yeah, I really don't know how this is going to look.
I'm going to love it regardless.
I'm going to learn to love it. Acceptance. Oh.
It's like a child. I'm going to learn to love it.
I'm going to learn to love it. My own child.
People that shouldn't have children, but have children. I'm going to learn to love it. When you're 18, you're out of here.
Oh my God, Mary, this is so bad. What have I done?
Oh, fuck. That did not work at all.
I love how we started like doing video game news and then we were like, you know what?
Let's just talk about life.
Yeah, and pumpkins.
And our stupid little lives.
Exactly. This is a life-heavy episode because I'm just pissed off at how ugly this pumpkin is turning out.
And I am just so pissed from Uncharted. But I guess on other news...
It's not me. It's the tool. It's too thick.
She too thick.
Because this... Oh, you know what? On camera, it actually doesn't look that bad.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It doesn't look bad at all. That actually looks cute.
Well, we'll see.
Maybe.
You're a maybe.
I can't even tell if the X, you can't see the X. Okay. But
maybe I just shouldn't do the striations.
What do you want to do then?
I think I'm just going to cut its eyes and mouth out. So
cut his eyes out.
Because I think if I do or maybe I can do the striation down its body, but because the outline became too chunky because of this tool.
Yeah.
So I think I'm just going to do this striation right up the middle like that.
That looks good.
Watch, the light's not going to shine through at all.
I think it will.
Well, I don't know how strong those candles are.
That's true. They come from
I guess I could always shave the inside more.
Yeah, it's true. But it's a fall day. It's torrential rain outside right now. Torrential. It's the perfect night to pumpkin carve.
Exactly. His right arm and right leg merged together. There's like a floating chunk.
That works though, because it's a chunk.
A chonker. And yeah, I'll just, when you're done with that tool, I'll cut its eyes out.
You should.
I'm gonna cut your eyes out.
Sorry, I'm just trying to make the X really defined. Really, X gonna give it to me.
Uptown X.
X gonna give it to me. All right.
Yeah, you know what? Props to people who sculpt.
Yeah.
Because, like, this isn't sculpting, but I feel like these tools, like, especially like this, I don't know how people do it. Like, I've done pottery, which is hard.
Yes, my sister's a potter.
This is hard.
She's a Harry Potter. She's Harry Potter. My sister's Harry Potter.
Mary Potter.
Yeah. Mary Potter. Yes.
Yes.
It is I.
You're a wizard, Mary.
Finally.
Finally. I'm a what?
Do I have to be British to be a witch? Yes.
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 Oh, cracky. Turned Australian. I'm doing the square now. And I'm doing the square dance now.
Okay, I'm going to check on those pumpkin seeds. Time for Mary's soliloquy.
My soliloquy. So this is actually really fun doing pumpkin carving because I've never done it before. I could definitely see how easy it is to mess up at any moment. One wrong slice and you're out of there. So I probably should have got the lines a little bigger. But this is my first time, y'all. So you got to bear with me. There's a lot of first timers out there too. You know, I'm the kind of person that doesn't know how to ride a bike and or swim. So I'm not surprised that I don't know how to pumpkin carve. All right. Okay. This is done. I just have a line I need to cut a little bit more of. I'm going to go into the X of it. Now I'm just narrating me carving this. Okay. A lot of goo in there.
Lots of goo. I'm back. The seeds are out.
Are they done?
Yeah.
Smell good. They smell like popcorn. Legit.
They do. It's really weird. I'm gonna try to smooth out some of these lines. Actually, you know what?
Oop.
Yeah, there's something kind of cathartic about this.
Yeah, it's
also,
really
I can
relaxing.
just do the striations with this.
Oh, yeah. That's perfect. I'm done with this one, I think.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just using this one to sort of like try to smooth out my edges.
Ooh, that was
Cactuar.
That's what the cactuar is saying. So this is it so far. It's a little, nice. Little PlayStation head.
Aw, that's cute.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. I'm glad I decided to do just the symbols and nothing else. It's pretty nice. Now I'm going to set this aside out there to clean it up a bit because it's pretty gross. So
yeah,
now,
I'm going to have to get rid of some of these black lines, I think.
Yeah. So, Chris, it's time for you to entertain.
Oh, no.
Yep.
Okay. Should I tell jokes?
Yeah, you should tell knock-knock jokes. They love knock-knock jokes.
Okay, what do you call a cow with no legs? Ground beef.
Oh,
Oh no, Chris. And that's the only joke that I know. How are you guys doing? I just realized this is gonna be a terrible episode to listen to. You guys really need to just go watch it because it's very visual. But yeah, I haven't carved a pumpkin since I was a kid, so this is kind of fun. Oh my goodness. Da da dee da dee da do do. They look toasty, don't they? Mary's admiring my pumpkin seeds. But yeah, Elden Ring got delayed.
Yeah, at least there's footage now.
Yeah, that's true. Mary was saying at least there's footage now. So we have something to look forward to. I have honestly not been keeping up with games this week. I beat Lost in Random finally, and that was great. The ending was a little bit lackluster, I'll be honest. You kind of spend this whole time trying to get to your sister and fighting the queen, and then like the ending is just, it was very easy and like just kind of lackluster, and the queen ends up being good, and like it was still really fun though. Yours looks amazing. Mine is gonna look like Duty Pie.
Well, I just picked simple.
That's
easy,
true.
Like, things, I knew I was...
PewDiePie, more like Duty Pie.
That's cool
It was it was a great game. I would definitely play it again. I missed one collectible, so I was pretty pissed off.
It's horrible.
Because I was so close.
I'm sorry for the loss.
Yeah, because do you remember there was those like storybook pages?
Yes.
I missed one storybook
that
page.
sucks.
Got all the cards,
Uh-huh.
all the side quests, missed one storybook page. I was like, you bitch. You bitch.
You bitch.
Sorry, mine is taking...
No, yours is more intricate. It makes sense. So I got done with my pumpkin. It turned out good. I'm actually excited about it. It's just like I said, the PlayStation symbols, the circle, X, square, triangle. And I feel like circle, X, square, triangle, those combination of, patterns on a controller have formed my identity as a gamer.
Yeah.
So that's why I wanted to encapsulate that into a pumpkin.
Yeah, and I feel like I'm a cactuar, so...
Yeah. Stuck in the desert.
Stuck in the desert.
So you run away really fast?
Yeah.
Like from people?
I run away from... It's because I have social anxiety, so I run away from people.
Yeah, you see them in the distance, and you're like... Burp.
And I shoot people with needles when they get too close.
1,000 needles.
So it kind of looks like... So the spikes... Where are they?
Mm-hmm.
So the spikes didn't end up looking like spikes. So it looks more like a cactuar from Final Fantasy 12, where they have like the flowers on their head.
Oh, yeah, I do remember that.
So I'm going to pretend it was intentional.
Yeah, because Final Fantasy 12 was one of your favorites.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I have 2 Final Fantasy 12 action figures over there and a mini one. 2 mini ones, so...
Yeah, just by figurines alone, there's a percentage there that outweighs the other Final Fantasies.
Yeah, I have a mini Balthier and Ash, and then a large Balthier and Ash.
I got a large ball. That's it.
For you.
There's one large ball.
Like, Mary.
Got you a gift for, I was about to say Christmas. Early Christmas present, just one giant ball.
It's one giant beach ball. It's like the size of this room.
Yeah, it says Merry Christmas, Chris. There you go.
Do you think
Have fun.
You can order customizable beach balls online?
Oh, of course.
Should we get a customized after school special club beach ball?
And just like toss it around each other, but this room is so small that
it's bouncing off the walls and knocks the camera and lights over.
It's a chaotic episode. And then it ends. That's our episode for the week.
I feel like this is a chaotic episode. Like, it's not chaotic. We just don't have any topics to talk about. So it's just me talking nonsense while I carve a cactuar.
I kind of like that, though. I like the chaos episodes. Not every episode's going to be perfect. And
that's okay.
That's okay, because in life, every day is not perfect.
Nobody's perfect. I gotta work it again and again.
But speaking of like last week when we talked about Resident Evil, the trailer for it, they released Jill and Chris into Fortnite characters.
Oh no. Can you hit stop for me? Yes. It's the seed timer. But they were already done.
I just did a bend and snap.
Bend and snap.
This is a chaotic episode.
I'm taking the dog.
I'm taking the dog.
My Pamela Anderson voice is not that great. But...
Pamela Anderson?
Why did I say Pamela Anderson?
I was like, Pamela Anderson.
I'm also not great at imitating porn stars either. But
yeah.
I just love that I called her Pam Anderson.
I'm imagining Pamela Anderson in that role in the movie.
Oh my god.
It just changes the movie.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. But no, back on gaming topic. I don't play Fortnite. I know that it's insanely popular though.
Yeah.
I think it's isn't it like the most played game or?
Oh, surely.
Yeah. Super popular. I know people that have spent like hundreds of hours in Fortnite, and that's cool. Because it's like it's a PUBG kind of clone.
Right.
Sandbox type of game. But yeah, they released Jill and Chris as playable characters.
I haven't actually... Are the character designs good? Because I haven't actually seen them.
Yeah, I can pull them up. But yeah, they look pretty good. I really like them. And it would be like, this would be the time for me to play Fortnite. Just because of how much of a fangirl I am with Resident Evil. But they're wearing their original outfits.
Oh, nice.
So it's like kind of a throwback, like nostalgia situation.
My pumpkin's so ugly.
It's a beautiful pumpkin. Oh, I guess, sorry. They have different variations for their outfits, I guess. So Jill has her first one, and then Chris has the one from 5, I think.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's Chris from 5. But let me try to pull up an image right now. Yeah, so this is what they look like.
Oh, cool. I like the character designs. I feel like the Fortnite character designs are really good. Like, did you see the Ariana Grande one?
Yes. Yeah,
really
they look great. And for being like a free game, that's pretty impressive. What is that?
It's an eye.
Oh. I-O. You cut out his eyes.
Arr!
Chris just showed me the eye that he cut out, gouged out from this poor pumpkin cactar. But it seems like Resident Evil is like getting more mainstream now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
As it deserves. Also, this is its other eye. No, this is its mouth. I'm sorry.
Yeah. But I mean, Resident Evil is one of the biggest game franchises ever, probably. So It's already mainstream, but I think it's more...
It is nice. Well, because I feel like those... And like, correct me if I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
Okay. But I feel like the demographic of people who play Fortnite, age-wise, are probably not as familiar with the OG Resident Evil. So it's kind of cool that they're like incorporating... Wow, it's
a lot of workout.
Yeah, I also feel like I'm like carving a person alive. I'm like
getting it out. This is what it would feel like.
Do you know?
You just like always carve pumpkins, like to get out stress and anger, and like every season you're getting pumpkins from some place undisclosed, and you just have like pumpkins all over your house in like your front yard. And it's like
you're like, Chris, are you okay? I'm like, no.
And everyone's like, wow, he really loves the fall.
It's like, yes, the fall.
I love the fall. I make it the fall every day.
But yeah, what I was trying to say was like, the demographics are so different, and I feel like the age group of people playing Fortnite is probably not the same age group of people who played the original Resident Evil games. So it's like kind of cool that there's like that crossover, and potentially for exposing an entire different demographic of gamers to a different genre of games.
Yeah.
So on that note, I'm going to go clean my pumpkin.
Yeah.
You're really trying to get these lights ready for our pumpkies?
Yes. Chris has tasked me with trying to get these pumpkin lights. So there's a story. I don't know if we already talked about this in the podcast previously, but it comes with a little controller. That's nice. Yeah, you can change the colors. And like there's like a light, like a dimmer, and there's a timer. That's pretty cool. And there's two. There's 2 controllers for 2 lights. But we thought that these were like little pumpkin lights, like in the form of a pumpkin that we could like put on display, like as a decoration thing for our podcast room. And no, they're just lights that you put inside of a pumpkin. But it's great. It actually worked out because we came up with this idea to carve video game themed pumpkins, and we're going to put these inside and see how they look. So super excited about that. I do love this box. It looks very cute. Man, these pumpkins look legit on this box. It's almost like they're box art for pumpkins. Let me see. So we need 3 AAA batteries.
Oh.
For each one. So we need 6 AAA batteries. And
so I don't know if I have AAA batteries.
Okay. We might not have batteries, kids.
We're gonna have to use real candles.
Okay, that would be cute. That'd be like rustic. I like the idea of real candles. Not these fake. These feel really nice. Like I'm holding the candles the lights right now, and it's like, it just feels so nice. And I keep rubbing it like it's a nipple or something.
Can I see?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it feels nice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. It feels almost like you can like press it like a button.
Oh, yeah.
Button smash. Like, feels good. Anyway, so maybe we're not going to be able to use these.
Oh, my God. Okay, this looks great on camera. That's all that matters, right?
Yeah, it looks great. It looks good. It looks scrape because you scraped it.
Oh, did I scrape it?
Oh, did you scrape it?
Oh, to scrape.
Oh, to scrape.
I'm trying to get the marker off with hand sanitizer.
Makes sense. All I smell is hand sanitizer. Chris is trying to rub out the Sharpie markers. I didn't know you could.
I'm trying to rub one out.
Yeah, you were. Right in front of the camera. I think.
I got hand sanitizer on my shirt. Wow, this is going great, you guys.
I did not know that you could get Sharpie out with hand sanitizer.
Yeah.
And I put that on my hands every day.
Yeah.
I wonder why my skin is so dry and cracked and messed up. But anyway, I've been playing a lot of Dragon Quest XI.
Oh, okay.
That game is fantastic. I played Dragon Quest on the PS2 a while ago, like years ago, and I quickly got out of it because I found it was too difficult. Mm-hmm. And like the fighting was very hard and leveling up was incredibly hard and took a very long time.
Yeah.
So I was like, and this is coming from a grinder. This is coming from someone who likes to grind and likes to level up.
Right. And
that's a major thing I like to do. But I couldn't really get into those games just because it was so difficult. But the 11s, like the newest one that is on like PS4, and I don't think it's getting a PS5 update, but you can buy it on like PS5 PlayStation Store. Mm-hmm. I got it from GameStop because GameStop is having a good sale right now.
You're like, I actually supported GameStop.
I did because they're having a good sale. Like GameStop has some pretty good sales. If you just look them up randomly, they'll have random good sales, especially now going into the holidays. But yes, I did support GameStop. I'm not.
It's okay. I forgive you.
Okay, good. But it's better than I spend it at GameStop than Amazon. Like honestly, like
very true.
Amazon, I think is a worse company than GameStop.
Amazon can suck my
awooga. So I'll support GameStop over Amazon any day. I only had to wait like 2 days, so I got 2-day shipping, like Prime shipping, but from GameStop. But anyway, I got the physical edition, the deluxe edition actually. So it's like, I think like they have an extra couple stories involved. The characters have more intense storyline. Mm-hmm. And I forget what else you get. Maybe you get like an upgrade or something. Oh, you get an orchestra soundtrack.
Oh,
so
I love that.
The symphony actually did the music for the game. But you can only do it with like the deluxe edition, I feel like. But you can turn it off. Yeah. You can turn it on and off.
Oh,
so you can do the like video game music and you can do the orchestra.
I love that.
The orchestra this music sounds beautiful. Sounds really gorgeous. And there's also a 3D mode and there's a 2D mode. So you can change the game to 2D at any moment.
That's really cool. Also,
and
it's like your soda.
And it's like an old school, like.
Whoa, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Entertain them while I go look for batteries.
Yes. So I've heard a lot about like all the Dragon Quest games, in addition to playing the one on the PS2. And like I said, it was too difficult. But this one, the fight, I think they changed it. Maybe they changed it. I didn't play all of them, but this one feels different from the last one that I played. And it is great. I think that the pacing of the storyline, it invests like all the good qualities of a good story into it. And I feel like the fighting is something I want to do. So I'll find like a location because you can go to these like statues to like save your progress. And it's also kind of like a religious themed save point. You can do like benediction or like saving, confession, things like that. But they all mean something like a save, or they tell you how many experience points you have to have before you level up. But there are these campsites where you can go to and forge weapons and like craft your armor and stuff like that if you have ingredients for it. And then you can also just rest for the night and save. So what I do is I go to a place and I'll find like a bunch of creatures around, like on a beach or something, and then there'll be a campsite near it. And I'll just grind. So I'll just like fight the monsters around that area. And then once I get to a point where my HP is low and or I run out of medicinal herbs or something like that, I go to save. And then I go to a town and like get more like resources. And then I just do the same thing and I just keep grinding and getting levels up. But I do like the fact that it's not random encounter. So a lot of Final Fantasies has random encounter, but this one you can see the monsters out in the world and you can choose whether or not you want to fight them. And I really like that because you can run away from them and you can run into them to fight them. And you can also like hit them with your sword in order for it to like ensue a battle. And you actually take away HP as you hit them. But anyway, besides those things, like I didn't think that I was going to like it as much as I do, but I couldn't put it down. And I played the demo. So I played the demo, and that is the longest demo that I've ever played. They let you play for like 10 hours, 12 hours of this demo. And they actually let you do a lot of the storyline before they cut you off. And they're like, sorry, you can't play this mode until you buy the actual copy, which is fair. And they let you transfer the save data from your demo into the game once you buy it. So all my grinding throughout there and leveling up, I can just transfer that over to my actual game, which is super nice. And I feel more prepared because in a RPG, I always want to be leveled up enough to where if I fight a boss, I don't have to fail. Like I don't have to die and then keep retrying to fight it. Like, so I always am ahead with leveling up. If I get a new character and they're level 10 and I'm level 10, I know I need to be level 15. I need to be like level 20. Like I never like to be the level that they are. I feel like I need to be a level ahead, at least, with that. Because there's nothing worse. Hello, Chris. Chris is back.
I'm back.
There's nothing worse than getting to a boss fight in like a game, like an RPG, and dying because you're not good enough.
Oh, yeah. I hate that.
Yes. Or you don't have enough HP. Like one hit and it takes away like 5,000 and you have like 5,100 HP.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Yeah.
So like I always have to overcompensate and I always have to grind.
Yep.
Right in the beginning of the game, that's where I grind the most.
Yep.
Because then I'm OP the rest of the game.
Exactly.
And so it takes me a couple hours. Like I'm not afraid to say that I've spent hours and hours and hours just literally going around fighting the same creatures and like playing the same music. Like I'm sure it drives people crazy.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes like just hearing people play like the same fight music over and over and over for like 3 hours. But I actually like get off on that.
Yeah.
Like
it
that's
makes
what
me
gets
horny.
me out. Yeah, it makes me randy. Yeah. So I'm a grinder. What can I say?
No, I agree though. I don't like I like being prepared. Both in life and in video games.
That's true.
So I heard you say that you like to, if the character's level 10, you have to get to level 15. And I'm the same way.
Yeah.
Like I have to just always be ready.
Yeah. Because I was playing a game with somebody who doesn't really play RPGs and they don't really, or they didn't really have much experience with RPGs. So they were watching me play and I guess they were helping me at the time. So I was like level, I don't know. I wasn't grinding as much because it was a joint playthrough. So like I wasn't grinding as much as I usually do in an RPG. I was holding myself back. I was like, nah, I don't want to bore them.
Yeah.
Like they're watching. Like I don't want to like, keep doing that.
Right. Just be like, all right, here we go.
And we got another character like on board and this is like midway through the game. And they were like 10 levels ahead. And you were like, yeah, it like triggered me to go like, we have to go back. Like we have to fight more. Like I can't let that happen. Yeah. So it is the thing. It is the thing. And I wonder why I like doing that so much. Like I wonder why that's my taste in games.
I don't know. I love grinding.
Yeah.
Like it does. After a couple hours, it gets boring for me. But like that's after a couple hours.
Yeah. Exactly.
So I don't know. I just love it.
And like, why am I the type of person that in Animal Crossing hit the stars, like when the stars came down?
Oh
hit, like,
my God.
800 times?
Yeah, I was going to say, did you tell this on the podcast or were we talking about that in private?
I'm not sure.
Because
I don't remember.
You should tell like the story about you grinding for stars in Animal Crossing.
Yeah, like I don't know what it is about mundane activities in games.
Yeah.
Like the most boring thing that people would probably like be like, this is boring. I love that shit. So in Animal Crossing, there's this part where you can collect stars as they drop and you have to hit the B button as they drop in order for it to like do a little signal.
Right.
And you get one added to your stamp collection or whatever.
Yeah.
So when you get 50, they give you a stamp. Like you collected 50 stars,
yep.
Stargazing or whatever. And then I saw the fact that there was like 3 other empty stamps. So I was like, oh, you can do more and get more stamps. So I was like, I wonder how high this goes. So I was like, I need to get all the stamps for this. Something in my brain was just like, I need to do this. Like this is something I am required to do. I cannot do anything else.
I simply cannot do anything else except for this.
Yeah, I put off homework. I put off like responsibilities. I put off laundry. And I'm like, all those can wait. I need to do this.
Yeah.
So I literally sat in the chair and to a certain point, like after like watching it for so long, because I did it for about a half hour. And before I started getting like a little bored, I was like, okay. But this is like literally I'm just standing and hitting a button.
Right.
Nothing else. There's nothing else going on the screen. Like, I was just staring at them going like, you collected a star. You collected a star. You collected a star. And then I was like, okay. And it was like 100 or like 200 goes by and they give me another stamp.
Yep.
And I'm like, there's more.
There's more.
I got to keep going. I got to keep going with this. So I was like, I will develop a system right now.
Yeah.
I got to the point where I could just hear the little sound that it made before it dropped.
Yeah.
So it was the tiniest sound. It's like you could barely hear it.
Okay, because I was doing this recently when I started playing Animal Crossing again. I picked it up too. There's like a small sound before the sparkle before it goes.
Yes.
So it's like I heard that. I started hearing that sound and then the ding and then.
Yes.
And I was like, oh my God. I was like, I'm just like Mary.
Yes. Join the club. The Stargazer Club. But it got to a certain point where I was just on my phone on the internet, probably on Reddit, looking at stuff. And I would hear it and just keep pressing it and timing it. Yeah. To where I think I did it for like an hour or two. Mm-hmm. Maybe 2 hours. And I got like 800 or like 1,000. And I was like, and at the end of it, I felt proud because I was like, yeah, I did it. But I also felt really shitty about myself. Yeah. I was like, did I just spend 2 hours doing something so tiny and mundane in a game?
You also don't get a reward for it because you would expect that you would get for every star, you would get star fragments. Yeah. But you don't.
Nope. Yeah, I thought I was going to get 800 star fragments. I got like 5 and I was so pissed.
Oh my God.
I was so pissed. And then I crafted your chair out of anger.
Oh yeah, Mary made me a Aries rocking chair.
Yeah.
Which was nice.
Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, I wonder what part of my brain likes that stuff. Like,
I don't know. It is weird, right?
And are there games out there that are just that? Like,
probably.
And I wonder what kind of games they are because I bet I would love those games.
There's a game for everything. So yeah, probably.
Yeah, on like Steam, like Monday, like kind of like those simulators, right?
Farming simulator.
Yeah. Or like the lawnmower simulator.
Yeah. Power wash simulator.
That one seems
satisfying.
Yes. So satisfying.
I've watched people stream that and I'm like, wooga.
Yeah, I want this. Yeah, I've also watched Trucker Simulator.
Yep.
Like it's mundane stuff.
Those games are so fun. Yeah. For no reason.
For no reason. Like you're literally like driving.
Yeah.
And listening to radio. Beep, beep. And like looking at GPS and like the whole time. But when I'm doing it in real life, I'm so bored.
Oh yeah.
But when I'm doing it in a game,
I'm like, yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Weird, right?
Some kind of like psychological phenomenon there. Like I don't understand it. But yeah, so I like grinding.
Yeah.
On poles, on
Well, I did not find any AAA batteries.
Okay.
And I don't have tea lights. So should we just show our pumpkins?
Yeah.
Because we don't have any lights for them.
That's true. We just put them in the seats.
Yeah, let's do it. Mm-hmm. Here, I'll grab them.
Okay. Chris is grabbing our pumpkins right now. My one with a tissue on top. We'll just hold in our laps for a bit. Our proud work. Mm-hmm. So this is our little pumpkins, our little video game themed pumpkins.
See, mine looks a lot better on camera.
It does.
You can still see some of the black lines, but I'm going to try to work more to get those out. Yeah, that tool was too chunky. You can see how like thick she is and how I also cut here.
Oh, yeah.
Cut the arm off where the leg and arm met.
Mm-hmm. But it works like with it works like as that design because there's space in between, like that little.
And this does look like a flower instead of spikes, but yeah,
it's still cute. Still cute. Mine's basic as fuck, but it works because I'm a fangirl. PlayStation. Smack that.
Smack that all on the floor.
I'm proud of our little pumpkins. It was fun.
Yeah. I haven't carved a pumpkin since I was a kid.
Yeah. I've never carved a pumpkin. So this was intense. Traumatic. Traumatic.
I was your first time.
Yeah, you were. How'd it feel?
How does it feel?
They're great. Yeah.
Should we put these on my stoop and see how fast it takes them to get smashed?
Deteriorate? Oh, okay, yeah. That too.
Someone is gonna break them before they rot.
That's true.
That's guaranteed.
That's true. Yeah, we could do that. And then I could maybe see if I have batteries next time I come over. Maybe they'll be fresh enough for us to put the lights in still.
Yeah. I do have one candle that I could probably put in just to test.
Yeah, take pictures and then alternate.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yee.
Let's do that. But we'll do that off screen and like afterwards.
You guys don't get to see it.
You don't get to see the results. If you follow us on Instagram, we'll probably put something on our Instagram.
True. So on that note, thanks for listening. Sorry it was not a structured episode. We were just having fun.
Yeah, October fun.
It's the season. Cocktober.
Cocktober. That's what I'm gonna do with this later on.
There's videos of that.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet there's videos of that.
Watermelons, pumpkins, like
pies,
cakes.
Yeah. Ice sculptures.
Yeah.
Oh. Ow. Ow. I don't even have one, and I think that's painful. All right. Well, thanks, guys.
Bye.